You are a yummy butterscotch biscuit. Yes, you are. Check this out, friends. We're going to speak about popularity and buying high and poopy times buying low. Now, there is no formula 100% guarantee that you're buying high or buying low because as you've got to see in crypto, yeah, you thought something's cheap, drops another 50%, drops another 60%. Love you all. Now, this is a picture, friends, of Steve Aoki here. He is, you know, the DJ dude, music artist dude. He joined FriendTech at the very, very top. Now, friends, I still use FriendTech. I like FriendTech. Problem with FriendTech is, man, crypto Twitter just shat all over it. It was just a nightmare. They expected too much. And now there's just basically just a shit. There's just a poop show everywhere. But that's the same thing everywhere in crypto, really. But unfortunately, what's happened is trusted influencers and VCs in crypto basically fleeced the community because they're all just selfish, greedy scum. They get their airdrop, they all just dump the crap out of it, and then they basically ravaged everything whilst telling everyone the thing's going 100x higher. Shame on them, man. Shame on them. Literally saying, hey, we're going up 100x, and then you can just see on chain they're just dumping immediately. You can use some signals out here, though, friends. Steve Aoki joined at the literal Pico top. Okay, Steve Aoki. And I think he's been like an epic top signal for a lot of things, friends. So he was a major top signal for NFTs in 2021. Now, I remember he was here, and he's actually apparently he's marked the top of every single NFT collection set he joined. Probably had a Bored Ape Club, a Doodle. So everything he joined, he's literally the Jim Cramer. Just like a total Jim Cramer. Just like every time he joined in, that was just bang, the Pico FOMO. So he appeared at the top of FriendTech as well. And a lot of popular influencer people like him, you know, like culture guys, like, you know, music, because music, friends, very like touchy-feely, you know, in a very consensual way, non-sexual, family-friendly way. They like feeling, where's trends? How are people thinking? How's their zeitgeist going on? Shout out to Ivan on Tech. How are people like, you know, emotions swaying on certain issues? They try to read, you know, basically the soul of people. With crypto, though, where we get so compelled, and we'll play some like beautiful music out here because we do get compelled to do a lot of wacky stuff, especially involving financials that it tends to land us in hot water. But keep out signals like this. Just keep it in mind, friends. Markets, they're super, super competitive because there's a price to pay because you're allocating capital units. And if you get it wrong, it could be a big price to pay. Now, that's something that was super, super popular, friends. And I want you to think about the polar opposite. So you think, oh, what's something everyone hates now? Richard Hart, PulseChain, that's one. But check this out, friends. So firstly, I made this picture for you. These are cute two Shiba Inus looking at this Shiba Inu toast. And around you have the logos. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling very hungry as well. It looks very, very yummy out here. But I have now for you, right? Look at the list of popular people who had no interest in PulseChain a year ago. They didn't even notice the community. But now they've seen it and they've heard of it. Okay, look at this. We have BitBoy. So shout out to BitBoy, Ben Armstrong. You have Tekashi69. You have Lil Pump. Hopefully he becomes a big pump. You have Iggy Azalea. You have Uncle Bobby Lucas. Now, not all of their opinions are positive. Of course, BitBoy is positive with PulseChain. Tekashi69 thinks everybody's like in the most psycho cult. That's a guy. It's cool. Lil Pump, surprising all of us, Lil Pump, he has pretty much, he looked at Richard Hart's case. He's like, oh, this guy's fighting for crypto. Cool. It's kind of funny. I mean, like, we're just so shocked. Very, very shocked because you know, these people exist in the real world. It's a culture shock, friends. It's a culture shock for us because we're on that pirate island, right? And we're partying really loud. Drugs. There's the wild boar with the apple in the mouth. There's the mermaids doing the backflips. There's dolphins doing backflips. There's the campfires. There's the coconut bra babes running around. You understand, friends? There's fairies on this island. Everything's going nuts. And everyone's got their own pirate flag. And it's like the Caribbean stuff. And everyone's just partying, getting mangled. And we're just having so much fun that, you know, like just a cruise line boat goes by. And it's like just a bunch of like old boomers. And they got the binoculars. And they're just looking at everybody of us partying on the island. And we are like posturing to them like, woo, I am never leaving this island. The funnest thing of all time. And they're looking at themselves and like, you know, maybe everyone on that boat, maybe all they're drinking is literally room temperature water. They're watching like black and white news TV, you know, probably watching one of those gardening shows. There's nothing exciting happening on there. And then one of them's like, you know what, screw it. I'm too old. I'm just going to go see whatever's there. And then when they start sailing on into our crypto pirate island, we're shocked when they like it. Because we're like, I told you you're going to like it. But yeah, we always thought it's kind of like shocking. It's like, oh, wait a minute. We are actually cool. You know why? It's because the prices go down so much, we start to doubt ourselves. But that's what happens to us when we're seeing things like, you know, Takashi69, Lil Pump, and then even Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea just said, oh, Richard's a scammer. Iggy, we'll see. We'll see. Uncle Bobby, of course, friends. Uncle Bobby making jokes about hex staking, you know, obviously satirical, put you down type of way. But it doesn't really matter, bro. It doesn't really matter, friends. And you can make jokes about everything. Every altcoin's in the same camp, man. Like, it's just, they're all the same. Everything's correlated. Have you seen all the data in the charts? You're just betting on who's going to have the biggest upswing. And if you look at the history, which I've done for you for free, highest value content in crypto, like, subscribe, keep your fluffy slippers on, please. Go back to every Bitcoin halving year, 2012, 2016, 2020. Overwhelmingly, the majority of all your conclusions were the things to buy were the things no one was absolutely looking at. There were things on the floor. That's 2016, 2020. Friends, even here, right? Even here, and this right before 2021 run, Doge was doing nothing. Then it popped up 250x. Shib was down, 99% by the end of 2020. It was down 99%. Then it did the 1.3 million X run. 1.3 million X. It went from 1,000 holders of the coin to 1.3 million holders. 1,000x, you get Metcalfe's law, you do the square of it, you get your 1 million X return. So Metcalfe's law even worked on it. Axes, no one had heard of it. What's this little Pokemon game? Okay, it ends up literally fueling the GDP of Philippines. Sand, Mana, all these big pumpers. It's Luna, Hex as well as part of them. These things were pretty much dead by the end of that Bitcoin halving year. They were dead. Not pretty much, they were dead. No one was talking about them. So why is this time going to be different? I think people are just biased. That's what it comes down to. So, friends, not all opinions are positive, but it doesn't even matter. The list is going to keep growing. Pulse will receive a friendship pump. Now, of course, you don't know when, you don't know how, but I'm just letting you know that adoption's happening. That's adoption, by the way. Friends, people hearing about it, that's adoption. Okay, you just need one seed. You just need one seed, then you let the green candles talk. I want you to think about this, right? There are 30 coins out there, but you've heard of one. You've heard of one. Let's say it actually is PulseChain. Once markets start going up, once they are going up, the PulseChain community, when it starts yelling, those people who have heard of PulseChain, they start paying attention to it more. Because you have like just a sea of coins. And you got to think about who they're going to listen to. Now, it doesn't mean they specifically listen and like follow the actions, but they're just going to hear you, bro. You got the loudest megaphone in freaking crypto. You got a cult that didn't die at minus 99%. You literally got abandoned by the founder, tongue-in-cheek, still on Twitter, but significantly cut off communications, still around. They're going to flaunt their tattoos as soon as it goes up. What, you think, friends, you honestly think that they're acting big now? Oh, wow, the price is down, price is down. Yeah, bro, just shut your mouth. You don't know anything, okay? You're the same guy saying Bitcoin's useless at 120 bucks. Then it goes up. Now you want to suck everybody off with a Bitcoin tattoo. It's the same people, friends. We know how humans are. Humans aren't going to change. You know, when I was younger, friends, I used to see all these like great investors. They're like, humans will never change their emotions. We haven't evolved. And I always used to be, but how do you know? But how do you know? Well, let me tell you something. We have now seen this experiment play way too many times. We know for a fact no one wants to buy red candles. No one. Start putting up the green candles, though. They're like, wait a minute. This could be a lottery ticket that's meant to change my life. Simultaneously to all of this, running concurrently, friends, I just want you to think about what ran up in 2024. Soylana. Look what they're doing in the background quietly. This whale sold $2 million of Soylana 12 hours ago. On January 1st, he had sold a total of $100 million. He still has $246 million. You think these people aren't paying some big KOLs to talk about it? You think they're not paying for a bit of wink wink sponsorships out here? You think they're not? Come on, man. Friends, if you had a $340 million bag, wouldn't you pay someone 30 grand to just keep yelling about it to their 500,000 subs? Wouldn't you? Of course you would. I want you to just open your eyes. Open your eyes and open your peanut brain. The big Soylana VC insider has dumped $100 million of soy. He still has $246 million to go. These wallets aren't tagged, so they're not as transparent as Ethereum. I just would like you to know that. The reason why you don't hear about all these other chain coins dumping is because their wallets aren't tagged. PulseChain's super transparent, but not because everybody in PulseChain like to check what everybody had for breakfast by putting their nostrils up each other's buttholes. It's not that. It's more so because everyone's a bit schizo and they just want to see, hey, is everything legit? We want to verify the chain. Does Richard have wallets? Anything big dumping? Like, just everyone's like used to that because they're used to that from Hex. And it's a byproduct of that. But still, you get to see the point, right? These people are dumping OTC. They just tell you, man, they dump locked coins. They dump locked coins. They have legal agreements. They get the coins. They're able to unlock them, do some random stuff. They find ways to dump locked coins. So don't trust everything you see. That Sol BTC ratio is in a very nice spot though. This right now, friends, it is around the 50 to 61% fib. I hope it goes up, but I just want to let you know as well. There are big VCs in soy, friends, and they consider this the greatest win of all time up here. All right, this is Sol BTC. That's only a 2.3x. There's no slingshot, man. Like, you need people to hate your coin for you to get a big return from where you enter. Just to think about that. So look what's gaining adoption. Everyone's heard about Soylana, by the way. Who hasn't? So just think about this rolling forward for the future. And if you go back, friends, to 2022, bear market, Ethereum did the merge. Ethereum had 100% positive feelings and emotions spread throughout in the whole crypto industry. We were all saying, thank God for Ethereum, kept the industry together. Okay, now no one wants to touch it. It's a piece of crap. Vitalik's fighting his own chain. Vitalik is like, releasing all his chi into his girlfriend. You see that, how things change in 24 months? Just keep that in mind for what you're seeing now. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you in the next one.